Okay. What's up, everybody? This is your man, Calvin, coming at you one more time. Okay. And today I want to talk to you all about starving for success. Okay. And the reason I want to talk about this right now, because so many people, their aspirations don't meet up with their action. So, in other words, they have a desire, but their actions say other words. So, basically, if you're going to say you're hungry and you're starving and you want to change in your life and you want success and you want this, then you're going to take action. Okay? That is the bottom line. All right? Someone that's really, really hungry is going to make sure they find a way to eat. Okay? They're not going to allow limitations or a few obstacles to prevent them from eating or doing what they need to do to take care of themselves or going to the next level. And that translates in any level of life, spiritually, physically, and definitely professionally and business wise. If you're starving, if you're tired of that 9 to 5 grind, if you're tired of not being paid what you're worth, or any of those things, then you're going to do the necessary steps to make sure that that never happens again. Okay? All right? And what you got to understand is, what is your motivation? Why are you motivated to do things that's going to change? Hey, Sherry, thanks for coming on. You guys do me a favor, because I forgot to mention this. If you come on, please tell me where you're tuning in from. I will greatly appreciate that. And if you watch the replay, please hit hashtag replay for me. All right. Now, you got to understand, if you're hungry, what is your motivation? Why do you want a change? That has to be clearly identified. Okay. Because if your why is strong enough, okay, you're going to make sure you get to that next step. Okay. And that's foremost. A lot of us say our families, our children, our spouses, so forth. Thank you, Sherry from Cleveland. I appreciate that. Glad to have you on. I'm a lot of people probably gonna end up watching the replay, and that's fine, because I got to do this because I'm on a time constraint as it is. But a lot of people won't say they want financial freedom. They're tired of their jobs, so forth. They want to make six figures. They want to be a millionaire. Things, but the thing is, the first thing that people forget that they need to work on is the mindset, because you may have $1 million aspiration, but your limitations exist in your head and in your brain, and that stops so many people right in their tracks. Okay, they all excited about jumping on something and doing that, and then they find out that there's something that they have to invest in, and that limits them, stops them right in their tracks. So that's the first thing that needs to be changed, because I try to keep it real with a lot of people when you're doing some things, because listen, if you don't know how to overcome obstacles or objections, you're not going to get very far. I spoke with a few people, and I told them, I said, if you're not careful, you're going to be in the same spot 2 or 3 years from now, looking for the next shiny object in the water, because you're not taking any action. And what I mean by that, I compare it to somebody that's trying to get out in the pool or get in the water for the first time to take a swim. They'll sit there and dip their little toe in the water, trying to make sure it's perfect before they jump in. Okay? Sometimes it's going to shock your system no matter what you do. You're going to get cold when you jump in that water for the first time. Okay? Jump in there and you're going to be cold, and you're going to feel, be shocked, but eventually your body's going to adjust and you're already in there. But so many people sit there trying to wait for what I call the perfect moment. Well, I don't have this right. I need to pay this and I need to pay that. And I get it. I understand. I got responsibilities just like everybody else. Okay? But the difference is, you got to know that you're always going to have those responsibilities. I'm not going to sit there and tell anybody, no, now don't pay your rent, don't pay your car note. You got to pay those things, and don't do anything that's going to put you jeopardy for being outside. But what I am saying is you got to look closely at what you're spending your cash flow on. Okay, you'll find out, okay, well, do I actually have to have that right now? Okay, can I sit there and cut back to get to where I want to be in 4 or 5 months? Then I can have plenty of that stuff that I'm trying to get. But for right now, I got a goal in mind. I got aspiration. I'm tired of this 9 to 5. I'm tired of this supervisor being down my back. I'm tired of fooling with this car, halfway breaking down all the time. Is in the shop more than it is on the road. You get tired of those things. So if you get tired of those things, then you got to make some sacrifices and overcome those limitations. Okay, there's things that you have to do to tighten up, to get to where you need to. And I think that stops a lot of people because they want that lifestyle, that laptop lifestyle, but they're not willing to part with their comfort zone at the same time. Okay, because it's unknown, because it's a 9 to 5 mentality that a lot of people have. Okay, they know if they work 8 hours a day, they're gonna at least get this much money coming in. Whereas you're going into a business owner, you can put endless hours, but you don't know exactly what you're gonna get back. Okay, all right. So that's the thing that we have to overcome is objections. Okay, and I'm gonna invite everybody. We have a live webinar. If you know how to overcome objections, you can do simple tasks. Okay, and you don't have this what I'm talking about. You don't have to worry about recruiting, any of those things. If you can follow directions and if you can be consistent, okay, just like you get to your job and go to that job, punch that time clock, 8 o'clock, 7:37, whatever it is. If you can be consistent with this, 2 hours a day, all right, that's going to set you on a road for success. It's a live webinar we have tonight at 7 p.m. So you are personally invited to be there. But I'm going to share you all a quick story before this mine. I'm gonna give you a quick story. Okay, there's two men. I live in Florida, the Sunshine State. What is Florida famous for? Well, of course, sunshine, obviously. But there's a product that we're famous for, and that's orange juice. Okay, Central Florida on down, we have a lot of orange groves. Okay, and that's how they get orange juice. Florida's famous for orange juice. But there's two in this story. I got this in an upcoming book. There's two men. They both have a craving for orange juice. Okay, they're both sitting on their couch, and they like, well, how I'm gonna get juice? You got one that made excuses, like, well, I don't have a car. I don't have the store's closed, so I'm not gonna get no orange juice. He made every excuse in the world. The second person had the same problem. I want some orange juice, but you know what? He wanted that orange juice so bad. He said, you know what? I don't have a car. The store's closed. I can't take a taxi over there, but I know there's an orange grove about a block away. I'm going to get off this couch and I'm going to walk over there. Okay. He walked over there. Now he sees the orange tree and he actually physically sees those oranges. Okay. So now he's got that goal right in his hand. But you know what? He ran into another. Hey, Mary, how you doing? He got another obstacle. Okay. How is he going to get that orange off of that orange tree? Okay. He's like, okay, I got an objection, but I'm so hungry. I want success. I got this craving for orange juice so bad that I'm going to do anything. So he started looking around his environment to see what he can do. There was no ladder. There was nothing that he could use to get to up that tree to get those oranges. But he said, you know what? I will not be denied. I will not be defeated. So you know what he did? He looked at his hand. He said, you know what? I'm going to go and shake that orange tree. The man shook that orange tree and shook until those oranges fell down. And he got enough oranges to go and make him some orange juice. Okay? Which one are you going to be? Are you going to be the first man who made every excuse in the world not to go satisfy his craving? Or are you going to be like the second man who overcome every objection he had? He didn't have a car, so he walked. Okay? He couldn't go to a store and get the oranges conveniently, so he stepped out of his comfort zone and walked the block to an orange grove. Okay? And then when he got there, he still had an objection. okay, because he didn't have the tools to get up the tree. But he said, I'm going to use what I got to get what I want, okay? So this is the moral of the story is this, y'all, and I'm going to close with this, okay? You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone, okay? If you want the things that you say you desire, it's got to match up. You're going to have to do whatever it takes to get to where you need to get to, okay? All right? It's not going to be easy all the time. You're not going to have, just a lot of people don't have the luxury of having a credit card they can throw something on, or $500, $600 in the bank just laying around, okay? It's come to a point in time where you're going to have to sit there and say, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this. The state that I am in, I'm going to do something about this. And I'm going to sit there and sit back and see what I can cut back on and make this happen and invest in myself. Okay. You're not worried about, well, am I putting money in somebody's pocket? Because you got a concern about putting money in your own pocket. Okay. Well, you don't have to sit there and worry about that.